Hello everyone, we hope you're all doing wonderfully well. We're cracking on with our public Vinamar campaign, day 2, and for the briefing let's pass over to everyone's friendly South Ecuadorian, Elkan.
Welcome everybody to day 2 operation The Great Escape. Yesterday's successful attack, if you remember 2 weeks ago, and take over the harbor at Sochi indeed sent a strong message towards the south as we intended. The Chinese have withdrawn to the sea in order to avoid being drawn into a war they don't wish to actively participate, leaving behind lots of older weapons and aircraft for South Vinamar to use. Now, the spies working for the north, for us, they have reported that the south wants their revenge and is mounting a retaliatory attack on Sochi airbase today at dawn. Also, if you remember, during the last mission, a lot of our pilots, me included, were shot down. So, unfortunately, all the GR pilots that were shot down during yesterday's mission were taken prisoners by the southern forces and brought to a lightly guarded detention facility east of Gudata, clearly not knowing the real value of these prisoners. Resourceful and highly imaginative as ever, our GR boss has planned an escape from the detention facility with the help of some serious cash and many bottles of vodka, just in time to get back to Sochi and stop the attack.
Yay.
The mission today, and today we're going to have two sides. We're going to have the blues and the reds. For the blues, the mission will be all GR pilots will escape together from the detention center, first using the Humvees found in the truck park, just very conveniently, and then the helicopters at the overall facility in order to get to Gudata. Another coincidence. There, they will board all Georgian Su-25Ts being stored there with very little fuel and fly straight to Sochi airbase in order to switch to the fighters and defend the airbase against the attack by the Reds. GR will also extricate the DFA squads from Sochi harbor before the Red convoy arrives and then destroy the convoy. That last part is going to be for the helicopters. For the Reds, they have a very interesting mission. All planes will take off immediately upon mission start and they will join the bomber formation in order to escort them on their attack to Sochi airbase. Sounds like fun, but it's going to be much more fun. So today is basically the next day of the last mission. It's the 14th of December 2019. It's 8:45 in the morning. I made it a little bit later than I wanted originally because it was just too dark for the Reds to take off. So it's right at dawn. And all of this will take place at the Novo Sochi area. Today there is no wind speed. There are some clouds, density 8 with a base of 10,000 and a thickness of 6,500. It's still cold, minus 10 degrees Celsius, but otherwise unlimited with the usual QNH. Today we're not going to have any AWACS for blues nor for reds. For the blues, blues will use obviously two bases, Gudata and Sochi. At Gudata we will use runway 33. Note that you are not allowed at Gudata to either rearm or refuel. And our main base will be Sochi and we will use runway 06. There obviously you can rearm and refuel as ever you want. For the Reds, they're going to take off everybody, well not everybody, sorry, all the P-51s are going to take off from Novo and all the TF-51s from Gelenchik. That's the main and secondary base. At Novo you have runway 22 and at Gelenchik you have runway 19. That's basically on the main mission today. Then now we can go through the rules if you want.
Roger.
Okay. Rules. As usual, failure to completely adhere to the following rules will have you banned forever and ever. Respawn conditions. There are no restrictions on number of respawns. And as usual, respawning is only allowed if you have been destroyed. And again, if you have problems respawning because of the slots, then just go out of the server and back again. For the blues, and you already realized this is sort of a relay race, starting with the Humvees and going all the way to Sochi. The main idea is that in order to at Sochi to spawn into your final selected aircraft, you have to have completely and successfully escaped from the detention center. So everything else that happens has to go through before you can actually spawn at Sochi in your aircraft or helicopters. During the escape, you may only act if directed to do so by an on-screen message or by Cap or me. So everything else is scripted in here. If you don't have anything to do, you are requested to please spectate because then you can see the on-screen messages. But please do not get into any aircraft, do not spawn in anywhere unless you are directed to do so, as I say, either by an on-screen message or by Cap or myself. You must know where you are and what is your assigned flight. You must know the name of your flight because all the screen messages are based on that. For example, at some point it will say all Hawk pilots need to get into your Su-25Ts at Gudata. So you need to know that you are at Hawk, flying Aqua first. And you also need to know your assigned places for the first phase, which is the last table at the bottom. There are Humvee drivers and there are helicopter pilots. So you need to know where you are and exactly what flight ID you have, because you need to find for the Humvees your particular Humvee, and for the helicopter pilots your particular helicopter. For UCAP, for example, you are assigned for the first phase of the escape to a Humvee. You need to find your Humvee, which is for the Hawk flight, and that it will be named Ground Hawk. So you need to get into that one.
Yes, sir.
Only the designated Humvee drivers and rescue helicopters are allowed to participate in their respective roles. As I said, the rest please spectate. The rescue helicopters have minimum fuel, obviously because they're being overhauled. They don't fly there. And also all the Su-25Ts have minimum fuel and no refueling allowed over there. We're going to go afterwards when we go through each of the phases exactly on the details. The Su-25Ts can land at Sochi, obviously. Just turn right after you land and simply despawn right away. Or you may eject near the airbase. We will take that as within the airbase perimeter. Then you have arrived safely. Otherwise, you will have to respawn at Gudata and fly back. And only if you do that, you can then fly on your final aircraft at Sochi. In any case, the Su-25s cannot be used any further. For the Helos, as the last mission, the same thing. You are only allowed to use guns and unguided rockets, max 2 pods per Helos. And as I said, for the Reds, upon mission start, you need to take off immediately and join up with the bomber formation in order to escort them. I put for you the bullseye at the meeting point. It should roughly take you both the same time to reach it for the bombers and for you. So you should be safe arriving there at plus 26 minutes at 10,000 AGL. So you will find the bombers because it's a really, really big bomber formation. As usual, please do not change the aircraft skins. Other considerations: Red spawn at Novo and in the air. We do have some spawning points for the Reds if they get shot down near Sochi in the air, but those can only be used 45 minutes into the mission, and they're not enough for everybody. So they're just a few slots, but so that if you're being shot down as Red over Sochi, you don't have to fly all the way from Gelenchik down, because mission will be over by the time you're there again. So you have some air spawn slots too. And Blue has AI support with some aircraft taking off from Krasnodar. So note please for the Reds, you will be attacked on your way down, not only down at Sochi by the Blue aircraft, Blue human aircraft, but also you will be attacked on your way down. So you need to be very alert. As usual, if hit and going down, please do not despawn from new aircraft until you are being destroyed or you're dead. And the mission duration is 90 minutes because that's about the time, a little bit less than it takes for the bombers to arrive at Sochi. That was long.
Roger, what about the intel phases, the intel pages?
Yes, let's go quickly through them. Intel Task A. The Task A will be the first part of the escape. That's taking the Humvees from the detention center and driving them to where the helicopters are, to the helicopter repair and overhaul facility. If you go on the right picture on the top, there you have the detention facility, and right outside you have the Humvees. They are aligned basically from west to east, and then all the Humvee drivers need to find their particular assigned Humvee, get in and drive to the but it says in here they need to be driven into this area, the arrival area for the Humvees. For you to know when you arrive in there, you will immediately despawn, and that's the way you know you have arrived. You will immediately despawn automatically. One thing to know for the Humvees: there are enemies in between you and the helicopters. Those are enemy infantry. They are scattered all the way around, and there may be some other things waiting for you, but I don't know. Might be or might not. That's Intel Info Task A. So basically, once you arrive on where the helicopters are, you despawn immediately, and the helicopters will take over the escape. That's Info Task B. And by the way, I already had a briefing with all the helicopter pilots. The helicopters know they will then, once their assigned Humvee has arrived, then they can take off, and they will fly to Gudata to land on the designated landing zone at Gudata. They know that there is enemy active SA-6 sites and maybe something else around, so they will have to fly extremely low. And they also know that there is a slight problem in that there is very, very little fuel in those helicopters. So it will be fun. That's task B. Once the helicopters land at Gudata, only when they land, every flight will get an on-screen message that will say, for example, Condor flight, you have arrived at at Gudata. Now you're allowed to spawn into your Su-25T and fly it over to Sochi. So you're only allowed to spawn into an Su-25 at Gudata when your assigned flight has landed there and when you get that on-screen message. There you have another few problems. First of all, there are not enough Su-25Ts for everybody. So the last ones to arrive will have to wait until somebody has arrived at Sochi and despawned, and those slots become available. Then they can take those Su-25Ts and fly from Gudata to Sochi. So it's important to arrive safely, but also to arrive first. The second problem is those Su-25Ts also have very little fuel. So you need to be very careful with your fuel management. The third problem, there are many active SA-6 sites and something else in between you at Gudata and Sochi. Obviously, you could fly way out into the ocean and then back, but then I can guarantee the fuel will not be enough for that. So fly very, very low and be very conscious of your fuel, because otherwise you're not going to arrive. Every pilot has to complete this phase successfully in order to advance to the next one. So everyone, also all the helo pilots, at some point when they arrive at Gudata, need to take one Su-25 and fly it over and land at Sochi. When you land at Sochi again, you need to successfully land, simply drive to the right into the grass and despawn. Then you are allowed to take your final aircraft. Then we all go to the task D, which is actually the main task, and that is to attack the bombers or defend Sochi airbase from the bombers. If you look at Sochi, you have the active runway. We have an alternative runway, which I suspect we're going to use, particularly the people that first arrive in there, because you're going to take off while Su-25s are landing. You have the Su-25, I put it there like parking area, but it just doesn't matter. Just land and then turn right and then despawn wherever you are. But it's basically that area. And the helicopter operations are all going to take place at the northern area over there at Sochi. And on the right, you can see this is only a part of the bomber formation. It's a big bomber formation. And we need to basically attack them. Here, important to note, Reds will be, of course, escorting those bombers. For everybody that is flying on blue on the warbirds, we don't care about the red fighters. We care about red bombers. So our target is clearly those red bombers and not the fighter. So try to avoid getting into a turn fight with a fighter and try to always get behind and take down those bombers. Task E, this will be the main task for the helicopters. Once they arrive at Sochi, they need to do two things, well, three things actually. From the last time that we were there, remember, we left 4 TFA squads. We need to extricate those 4 TFA squads. But we also left some AAA there, so they will need to take out those AAA 2s. And we have an enemy convoy heading towards the area where the TFA squads are, to the harbor. So they need to extricate those TFA squads before this convoy arrives. And they also need to completely destroy the convoy. And finally, this is basically the mission for the Reds, which is a very simple mission, but I hope it will be an interesting one. You will need to escort those big bombers into attacking Sochi airbase. You need to, as I said, you need to, as soon as the mission starts, spawn in and take off, fly to Bullseye and try to meet there with a bomber formation. As I said, it's a big bomber formation, so you shouldn't miss them. It will be rather dark for you, and the further you fly to the north, the further dark it will be, but I think it's just enough light that even the more unexperienced pilots can fly safely. And then just simply escort them. Beware, you're going to be probably more or less constantly be attacked by blue aircraft well before you even reach Sochi. So you need to constantly defend your bomber formation from the attacking blue aircraft. As I wrote in here, particularly important for the TF-51s, you need to defend those bombers at all costs, even if it means the ultimate sacrifice. So if you need to run the attacking aircraft, do that. Don't worry.
Thank you, welcome. Let's go through the groups quickly. On the blue side, Condor in the Doras, Elkin, Nightmare, Psyking. Heron is the Antons. We've got red today. Hawk, K4s. Cap, Simba. Where did RC go? RC's been replaced.
He said he's not flying.
How embarrassing for him, and disappointing for the valued viewers.
I'm not that embarrassed.
All right, fine. Cortana, Silver Fox, Vulture, K4 as well, Blood Stripe. I would usually say kind of add yourself to another team, but it's all scripted today, so make sure you stick religiously to your team name, please. Kestrel, Spitfires, Artie, Nibbler, Coblejawn, and Rattler, Bizarre, Spitz, Veyron, Oscar, Use, Bird, Boydman, Owl, Spitfire, GP on his own, Falcon, Thunderbolt, P47, which the engines aren't working on at the moment, so good luck with that. Jane, though, George, UMSL Dragon. We have Skua, Black Shark, Buckeye, Huckulus, the Saint, and Mercenary, spelt weirdly. Osprey, Gazelle, and MI8. Bob, Black, Centillion, Brink, Stalk, Tuxor, Cannonball, Sandude, Rogue. Onto the red side, Albatross, Mustang. These are the baddies, so you boo at these guys when they come on screen. Hasina, Cover, Rattler, Dove, Petrel, Mustang, Rear, Barbie, Starscream, Cam, Ello. Wow, is he turned up? Nah, can't have. Pelican Empty, Cormorant, Mustang, Sunray, Sandman, Hunter, Anarchy, Gull, Mustangs, Mario, Arnie, Kilo, Laudrian, and you can see the phase ones there.
So I don't know if anyone does want to come with me.
Where are you? Which one are you welcome?
I'm at the west.
Can I just grab another Humvee, or what do I do?
I don't know who is taking yours. I don't know.
I'm next to you, welcome. Set off and I'll follow you.
Roger that.
I'm grabbing Heron.
Why am I in the front? Can I have a meat shield to go ahead of me or something? Oh my god, I'm sliding. So icy. Oh, someone's already rolled it. What's the matter with you lot? Jesus Christ. Right, I'm following this guy. Let's go, go, go. For God's sake, don't ram each other. Let's chug a lug. If we meet contact, to be honest, I suggest we just blow through rather than trying to engage them. Contact, get some. Oh my god, a massive. That's okay.
Viper's got Al, Gino, are you in?
It's contacting those first trees,
Gino's
guys.
here.
Gino, I'm an Al, I'll be driving. What was the heading again?
Blow through, guys.
39.
Getting shot. Cap shack. Okay, I'm on heading 239 still, sort of. I'm going to hit a trees. It's so slidey out here, George. You just don't understand how slidey it is. I'm just constantly sliding.
It is very.
That's what she said.
Oh, there are cows.
Yes, there are. I'm
Cows.
shooting them as well.
Danger cows.
Engage the cows.
Cannonball, go south.
They'll explode.
Oh god, I got ambushed. Help, guys! You're not helping me. Oh my god, I had a minor impact with the building. Things are not going well. I'm getting pasted.
You can survive.
Yes, I am. We can make it.
Will not start.
We can make it. George, you've sent me the worst way possible. The terrain is impassable.
12 o'clock, half mile cap.
Roger, 12 o'clock, half mile. Slide, 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 slide. Oh, an
Stork
MIA.
arriving. Stork is arriving soon.
Okay, I'm here, guys. I'm gonna. Yes, right. We've done it. We've done it. That's us. Who's flying our QE? Right. First guys are off.
Bayron, you can go.
Yeah, powering up.
Oh, right, we're moving.
Group 2's off.
One helicopter or one truck that has not moved out at all.
So has Falcon arrived yet? Falcon?
Falcon arrived.
Okay.
We've got Vulture has not moved out. That would be Road 13.
It doesn't work. It doesn't work. I don't know why. It's undrivable.
You are correct. That truck was not made right.
Area, but yet I can't find the parking spot.
Group 3 and 4 are off.
No problem. Then
Just go for the helicopters.
those ones, when the last one arrives, then they can also take off with the helicopter.
Right, guys. Anyone seen any hostiles in the choppers?
Nope. Nothing so far.
Stop lifting off.
One Humvee arrived, but you are not in the parking area. You have to go on the eastern, northern side. No problem. The SCUA guys on the helicopter, you can take off because you arrived. It's just parked somewhere.
SCUA taking off in seconds.
As long as the choppers keep low, we should be okay in the SE6.
So all other choppers you can take off now. So RT, Mercenary, Hokulus, Centillion, and Bayron, you are allowed to take off. No problem.
I'm trying to start. Yeah, trying to get it started.
Yeah, can't get mine started either.
You might have run out of battery power. You might have to.
Something wrong with mine. It's not going to start the Vulture flight.
I suggest you get out and respawn.
Your battery power's probably gone. Yeah. Yeah, I have to get the spectators in back again anyway.
Yes.
Also, make sure you're on starter gen and not standby.
Saint, can you set up the flare? Oh, can we get in our Su-25s prior to the arrival if we know they're about to land?
Okay, the first guy is already there. How about that? Get that MAO down, sir.
Try.
Okay, Osprey flight. You can take it 5, taxi and take off from Sochi.
Osprey flight, get in your planes and go, 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 go.
Old flight Jano suggested moving to 270 course correction. Airport is at your 11 o'clock.
Get ready, next group.
Start slowing down, Sand dude.
He doesn't have to land. He does, but not immediately. Ah. Hawk flight, that's us, guys,
Hawk flight.
go, go, go. Hawk flight, canopies up.
Fuel 1500.
Don't wait for your flight. Just go. You have limited fuel. Remember.
Okay, we're not going together then. Let's just go, 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 go. Good luck, everyone.
Condor and Falcon flights, you can also spawn in.
But you need to get there quickly because otherwise the rest of us that are late can't get up because there are limited slots as well.
Some shakes on the frigging ground. What kind of model is this?
Note that you have very limited fuel.
Caps Oscar Mike.
Old flight, you can also spawn in.
Has anyone got a rough heading to Sochi? Yeah, Sochi.
290 north.
290, thank you.
Just follow the coast.
Yeah, follow it the right way.
Condor's down. Falcon's down.
Telling you to fly the coast so that the SE6s will shoot you down.
Enjoying my escape, guys.
Right behind you, Cap.
Wow, nice. Oh my god. Wait. It tips over.
Viper 162 will take Rattler's position for the SU-25.
Flaps up or down for takeoff, Cortana. I haven't got the foggiest.
Down.
Takeoff position.
Down.
Okay, down.
Yeah, leave them down.
Way down. Take off.
Right.
It should already be
I'll
down.
wait for you to catch up. Wow, spiked already.
Okay, Bussard flight, you can also spawn in your Su-25Ts, take off immediately.
Caps rolling. Hey guys.
Did Stalk arrive? Did anyone say?
Negative.
Two's rolling.
Okay, we're gonna take off and then a left pull.
Skua flight, you can also now take in, spawn into your Su-25Ts and take off immediately.
Cap airborne.
Cortana airborne.
Right.
Remember guys, if you don't land at Sochi for whatever reason, you need to come back and try again.
Heading 280 and low Cortana. Spike. I'm going to be getting going as low as nuts.
rolling. Falcon 3 rolling.
Okay, we're safe down here.
Roger.
Osprey flight, did you land?
Yeah, I heard Osprey flight helicopter did arrive.
Wait, Stalk arrived, did it?
Negative.
Stalk's on.
Yeah, my stick got stuck and it decided to jump at another direction.
Getting horrible feedback from someone. I'd lovely to know who that was. And we're going to find out, aren't we?
Is it take off runway 33?
Yes.
Yes.
I'll fly Griffin rolling.
Yeah. Unfortunately, we'll also have to take off because otherwise I will be left with no fuel.
Remember, Sochi landing 06 open, is that right?
Yes.
Make sure you do that, guys, because otherwise we'll all die when we hit each other in the face.
Roger.
Does anyone know a digital readout of the fuel gauge, or is it just that silly bar?
Silly bar.
Excellent. I've got some fuel.
I think it shows a pounds in the bottom or kilos in the bottom.
Number
Oh.
2 bars is the poundage.
Roger.
Liters or something.
Taking AAA fire.
Oh dear. Are you behind me, Cortana?
I think I'm just ahead of you.
Roger, okay. I went over the sea because I wanted to stay out of AAA.
I'm trying not to use that much fuel.
Yeah.
I already stayed here too long.
I'm going 500 clicks an hour. Jeez, how far away is this base?
Why is there fire on the
35
taxiway?
miles.
Vulture flight also. Stork and Vulture, you can spawn in and take off if you find slots. Otherwise, you will have to wait.
Well done, guys. My guys, Hawks, once you get there and land, please...
Arrow flight 2.
Please sit in your warbirds with your canopy up so we can get together properly.
Roger.
Simba, are you in?
I am. I was part of Osprey, Humvee, and helicopter, so I am about 10 miles ahead of you on the way to Sochi.
Are you in our group with the Warbirds?
I am.
Who else is in our... Who's the fourth person in our Warbird flight? Hawk?
Silver Fox.
Silver Fox.
And qualities are one on there.
What is Silver Fox's progress? Calling for Silver Fox's progress.
He's talking, but no sound's coming out.
That's excellent. That's going to be excellent. Communicate well. We'll just have to go. Oh, guys, do you reckon they could make a plane with worse visibility than the Su-25? Bearing in mind that visibility is very important for ground attack. Just saying.
Steady.
Kestrel.
Kestrel, right, you can also take off.
Nearly to the field.
Hold on.
Following somebody in for short final.
Hold on. I see you two coming. Right, I'm at Sochi. I'm just looking for the actual base now. That's the base. Right, 06. Looking for 06, guys. Just give us a reminder of what happens once we touch down with the Frogfoots, Elkham.
Turn to the right into the grass, despawn, and then you can respawn into your final aircraft.
Beautiful. Cap base 06.
Alright, Cap, I'm in my aircraft.
Roger, keep your canopy up and I'll be there very shortly.
Can do. Hello, welcome. Man, this thing's hard to land.
Reaper's quality, could you give me a quick briefing on what we're doing today?
Elkin, you'll have to sort him out.
Sorry, who is that?
It's Admiral Quality. Hump in Discord.
Okay, you need to grab an Su-25T from Gudata, fly it over to Sochi, and once you arrive at Sochi and safely land, despawn and then respawn into your final aircraft.
Cortana, can you please take us out to the nearest runway, please, and then we'll get airborne and go and do our intercept.
Second final on Sochi.
Do you want us to use the alternate?
Yes, just use whatever's safest and easiest to get to.
Yeah.
That's assuming I can take off in one of these.
Yeah, well, I'm also extremely worried about that.
Just baby it.
Extremely worried. Oh, here comes a frogfoot. Glad to see I'm not the only one that tries to land at 500 knots. He's going to go right off the end. It's up. The thing doesn't break, I swear.
No brakes, just parachute.
Watch out. Well, that guy's not used his parachute, so he's going right off the end. I guess it's technically a landing.
Oh, well, I lost my parachute for some reason.
Ah, that'll be it. Save it. Yeah, that's parked.
It's Elkin as well.
Oh, Elkin! How embarrassing on your own campaign.
I lost my parachute.
You lost your parachute. Right.
My engines are dead and I'm miles out. But...
Okay. That's a problem, mate. You ditch it near the airport and we'll get Huey out for you.
If there is anybody else waiting, please take an Su-25T and fly to Sochi.
Right, if you just sit on the runway, Cortana, something where we can't get hit ideally, then I'm just waiting for the other two.
Roger, yeah. This is right here to be good.
Roger. Look at those frogs! More 500 knot frogs coming in. Look at that! It's so funny to watch.
This is going to be fun.
He's going off the end. He didn't have his air brakes on.
Whee! Oh shit.
Save it. Yeah, you're parked. That counts. Right, lead, please send. Get in the left circuit, about 1,000 feet, and we'll see you there, hopefully.
Roger.
Right, here we go. Flying warbirds with that in practice. It's going to be interesting. Oh, she's got it right. Cap rolling. Right. Remember your training, Cap. Remember your training. Oh my. Giddy up.
Cap, A20s don't have defences underneath, and AI A20s when attacked tend to head for the deck.
Roger. We'll be hitting underneath.
Attempting.
Cap airborne.
Left-hand circuit.
Roger, tally. Right, we're just going to worry about us, guys. We're going to worry about us.
What kind of height are we expecting these bombers?
10k.
Whoa, Simba's airborne first try.
Well done, guys. We're essentially on the brake over the runway now. Lead speed, please.
360 knots, or sorry, 360 kph.
Thank you. Roger. Okay, lead, please set course for northbound on the coast, and we're going to head towards 3,000 meters.
Roger.
Rest of you,
Coming right along the coast.
We'll do cruise speed so you can all catch up.
Yeah, I think I told you them when it's still too high speed. The 109 mission, once you start, is the same mission as all the other warbirds. We need to fly on the coast north and get to the bombers and shoot them down.
Yep. Hawker airborne and heading towards the bombers.
Cannonball down safe.
Okay, Artie says the weak point of the Havocs is underneath, guys. So whenever possible, we're going to do underneath attacks. I know it's not easy, but it's our best chance for survival. And keep as fast as we can all the time to prevent the Mustangs getting on us. And watch your speed in a dive. This thing will just freeze up.
Okay.
Simba and Fox, you guys following?
Tally on the two of you.
I'm also following you, Cap.
What are you in, Elcom?
Nadora.
Okay.
Like 162 of Alpha is down and just short of parking. But I'm out of fuel.
Why does the SU-25 T like to dive when you're going fast?
Lethal.
Owl 1-1, this is Griffin. On taxiway, schooling for takeoff.
What's speed?
Say again?
What's your speed?
390 kph.
Guys, I've been staring at this cockpit for a long time and I haven't found the altimeter yet. Where the hell is it?
Just below the airspeed indicator.
Oh, that is an altimeter, right. Okay, got it.
Yep. Coming up on 2,900 meters.
Yeah, right, lovely job. Weirdest altimeter I've ever seen. Elk, I've got a rough idea of how far we're going to go, or time or distance, before we meet these guys, so we can prepare.
We should get a message when they are about 50 miles north of us. So if we haven't gotten the message yet, they are further away.
Is that north of us or north of Sochi?
Right, basically on the coast, always along the coast.
Roger.
Everything will happen along the coast.
The closer they get to
Speed leveling out.
the longer it takes them.
Roger, guys, I'm going to try and resist the urge to get into dogfights. I know it's tempting, but it won't actually help us. Wow, the cons are low today. Look at that guy's conning at like 15.
Yeah, it's very cold.
Who's that up there? Is that you, Elkin?
Oh, I'm behind you.
Oh, okay.
Nibbler.
Engine weight and black.
You know, my Dora is not really very fast compared to your Go-First.
We're not going fast, Elkin. We're only 440, something like that.
Yeah, we're still slightly under max continuous.
Did anyone check if we're fully fueled, guys?
Yes, you are fully fueled.
Super.
Don't have any drop tanks though. Hey, Elo arrived.
Hey, hello. Oh no, he's a baddie. He's a baddie, guys. I'm not being nice
Yeah,
to him.
he went straight to the Reds, yeah.
He's a good dogfighter as well, so... And you can't kill him because of his lag.
Yeah, remember everybody that half of them are T-51s and half of them are TF-51s.
Ah, how interesting.
Elkan, can I use all the weapons MIA that I found them?
Yes, you can use them all. Yes, no problem.
Cap, is that a finger left I'm watching?
I'm just on the left. I don't know what it is. The best I can do, though.
Use the alternate or use the normal one, whatever you want. Just be careful of any Su-25s landing.
Roger. Have we got any controllers or anyone who can look at the map? Obviously, we can't look at a map in a warbird. We'll just die. Excuse me. Got any controllers or anything? Are you driving, George? What are you doing?
GCI, I can do it.
If only if you don't want to fly. I just want to get an idea of how many warbirds are in the air, so I know what I've got with me.
We're all corning, Cap.
Wow, yeah, Roger. Oh, my guys are with me. Who's that? Is that Simba?
Hey, Fur.
Welcome. Are you applying? Because the apps are open. You're aware of that?
Did you see the nice British skins we have?
It's very, I do approve. Very Spitfire.
Just for the rules, could I do GCI or not?
Why not?
Alright, Cap, to your right. We advise you have two P-51s about ready to approach Sochi.
Oh, cry. Right, we're going to leave and we're going to go for the bombers. It's priority. Hey, have you got bombers on scanners?
Copy that. They're still far north of Novo right now. Everything else is AI. If anything, there's 3 flights of BF-109s that are taking care of that flight up there for now. You guys can still fly up the coast.
Roger. Let us know if the 51's trying to intercept us.
One of them is broken off, is flying parallel to you, just to the north, just to your off of your 3 o'clock.
Roger, looking.
It's off by about 15 to 20 miles.
How those cheeky salts get up so quick and down here so quick?
They didn't go north as they should. They just went south.
That's very naughty. Plus their Mustangs, so they won't run out of fuel. Well, we will.
Griffin, I'll get you a BRA here for P-51 tier 3 o'clock.
Yeah, 3 o'clock.
Bloodstripe, same heading, 025 or 030 for roughly 8 miles. P-51 coming in. Also, an update for your guys for the Hueys. Your convoy is roughly 5 miles outside of Sochi. You do have 3 additional A's in the area. Nibbler, that P-51 is off of your 4 o'clock.
Altitude?
Spitz, remember to arm your gun.
Altitude,
By default, they're not armed.
12,000. Angels 12.
Roger, can't see him coming.
He's going to be behind you now about 5 o'clock. Bloodstripe, that other P-51 that was heading to Sochi, is now on you, behind you about 3 miles at about your 5 o'clock.
Cap, the thing is that I think we did the rescue part very quickly, so the guys are still far north. But
good, gives us maximum time, yeah, that's what we want, guys.
Yeah, and if we have to respawn, they're just going to be closer, not further away.
Be advised that big group of bombers is now in between Novo and Galenzik. Novo and Galenzik, they're about to pass Galenzik.
Roger, how far are we from Galenzik? That's my my guys in the 109s.
Looks like you're
away from Sochi.
I'll get you your range here in a second. Stand by. Cap, Viper, you're now roughly 50 miles from Galenzik.
Roger, 50 miles, guys, then the bombers will be on us.
Roger. I think I have Galenzik in sight.
Nice. We're happy those bombers aren't going to change altitude, Elcom.
I don't know.
Okay.
Query bomber out.
Bomber out right now. 12. Angels 12. Holding.
Okay.
12.
Ring flapping.
I got shot by an AA and then I lit it on fire and then it gradually just got out of control. But I took out the encampment, so we're good.
Lead
Nibbler off your 10 o'clock is going to be that P-51 enemy.
Lead, when you see them, I'd like to crank to the left, please, so we can do a proper intercept from behind.
Roger. What, you don't want to use the alternative?
Shot at
going face first?
Who the hell's shooting at me?
I'm worried they might be going so fast that after the merge we might not catch them up. Havocs, I think they're quite fast.
Roger.
Under attack already. I'm being shot at.
Be advised, AAA is along the coast, north of Sochi.
A20 can do about 320 knots.
That's fast.
Cap, Viper, you have one TF-51 and Angels 12 in front of you guys. He's about 30 miles out.
Roger.
I have bogeys 2 o'clock, co-outs.
Roger, I'm going to guess those are fighters.
Before.
It's going to be a friendly flight at your 2 o'clock. Those are going to be the BF-104s from...
Oh my god.
Krasnodar.
Okay, I have visual on the bombers. Alley on the bombers.
Right, let's do a slow left crank lead, so we can get a kind of 20-degree offset or something.
Pull left crank.
Captain friends, be advised you've got that P-51 below you, very close.
Roger. Which direction is he going?
He's on your 5, he's following you.
Sugar. Simba, drop back and do him... Come in front of something.
He's quite distance below you.
Roger, lead the step up the power to what we can safely do without blowing up.
Roger, coming up to 1.25.
Viper Red, you've got a TF-51 in front of you, roughly 50 miles out, heading 338.
Subsoil, was there much fire at the rescue?
Jesus, a lot of fights.
Coming from the sea and coming low, he's alright.
The bombers are surrounded by fighters, and I mean surrounded.
Seeing 2 very high and 3 or 4 just above and around.
Roger, are we engaging them? I see traitors.
Remember that we have AI help.
Oh yeah, the AI is engaging. Sweet.
Holy shit, I see the bombers.
Yes you do, there's a lot of them.
There's a dark cloud going this way.
Simba, that P-51 is behind you about 2 miles. Nibbler, if you can get to that P-51, your heading for it's going to be 273.
If you get in trouble, Simba, you can...
I don't want to go forward.
If you get in trouble, Simba, on web, you can outrun it. Hawk, battle spread.
Roger.
If in doubt, we're allowed to crash into this one, right?
Yeah. But first you should get all your munition in there, and once you're Winchester, then...
Simba, go ahead and do your crank and go for heading 284. You'll get back on that P-51.
GTR, what's our distance to the blob?
Distance to the bomber, 16 miles, heading 299.
It's on, guys, it's on. Cap gun test.
Is that you, Cap, on my right?
I'm on the... No, that's lead. I'm on the left.
Okay.
I'm spreading out now.
Bloodstripe has visual. Wow. That's a lot.
Hey guys, when we die, and we will die, just spawn independently and get airborne. Maybe man for themselves after that.
Roger.
Bomber group is now following the coastline.
How many is there?
Oh, you mean bombers?
All of the Havocs ever made.
A lot.
Bomber group is 16 miles south of Glenzik.
Cav's making his attack run.
Careful, the fighters are in a combat spread above and in front of the bombers.
Roger. I'm going to dive below cons for my attack.
Does anyone know the wingspan for an A-20?
Bombers are currently holding Angels 11.9.
I think it should be somewhere around 18, 20 feet, something like that.
Cav's on the beam.
Oh, it's going to be a lot more than 20 feet.
Sorry, 20 meters.
Alright, we are merged.
Yep.
Overwatch, this is Simba. I believe I'm trailing. Can you confirm?
Simba,
Wingspan is 44
Need rolling in
meters.
for an attack.
Cap web.
you're currently behind that P-51. You're roughly 5 miles behind it. Heading 293.
Copy. Tally on the bandit.
Cap, you've got AI BF-109s also about to help you engage with the
Roger.
bombers and
Tally.
fighters.
Good shots, guys. Yeah, just like I thought, those Havocs are moving fast.
They are diving while under attack.
Yep. Cap, guns.
Redo, you've got a red fighter in front of you, P-51, roughly 3 miles out, heading 305. That's going to be an enemy.
Okay, they are now 55 miles north along the coast.
Get some, you mother. Splash one. Get some, you mother.
Bomber group is now 82 miles from Sochi. 82 miles from Sochi.
Splash two.
Cap, careful, I think you got one on you.
Thank you. Diving. Oh shit, I'm unconscious. Come on.
Well done, Hueys.
Come alive.
Yep. There's 2 TFA squads back.
Ah, I died, guys.
About 5 miles. Looks like he's going to start coming towards you a little bit.
You got a Mustang chasing you, but I don't know whether he's got guns or not.
Psyching?
Psyching, if you do an intercept for a red fighter, it's coming in on you. Go 356, and that's going to be a red end.
Joy?
I think I splashed 2.
Go down.
Recognize on target, recognize on target.
City of RTB with the rescue crew.
Send the rescue chopper, boys. I bailed out over the water.
Cap airborne.
Helicopters are getting down, so
Someone just blew on blue.
I hope that you know how to swim.
No one should be attacking fighters.
Yeah, forget about fighting the bombers.
Someone
Yeah,
just shot
splash
me.
one.
Cap sees the fight from Toshi.
Half an hour to get blue on blue.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Welcome to public campaign.
I'm still flying.
We'll ram someone. Ideally a red guy.
Okay, got another 2 and another one ramped in.
Well done. Elvin on form.
meet this objective for plane set?
Yes.
Okay, in cruise.
Roger, I'm about a mile back on your 6.
About 50 miles, Captain.
Okay.
Make it 65, 65.
We've got time and we've killed a lot of them already, so we can do it.
Simba airborne.
Roger, we're about 5 miles up the coast. About 1.2 on the 88, we think, for cruise.
10 heavily damaged.
I count about 21 bombers left.
Well, hey, come on, guys, we can do this.
Attack from above. That's how you'll get avoid their gunners. Above, dive on them.
Roger. Don't those bombers have top cover, though?
Turns out they do.
Oops. I went from below last time and it was excellent, but I had a Mustang on me.
I just went full ramming speed right in the back, and I was still able to parachute out.
Haha, that's cool.
Saint, you have an enemy
You are taking ground fire.
TF-51
That must be the helicopter target.
north, roughly heading 359.
Mental note, guys, get over 5,000 feet once you're airborne because there's ground targets about 5 miles north of our base. Possibly guided, unknown.
Brakes if you want to take out. I think there's some more to play. I can't tell. It looks like it's.
I can't do anything. My engines are fried.
Caps found the blob.
I'm just gonna sit on this road.
Okay, copy.
Do we RTB on Winchester?
Just ram into them.
Yes.
Roger.
By the way, if you go below them, the good thing is that they cannot see you because of the contrails. If you go above them, they can see you for the contrails.
Yeah, that's what I've just learned.
Flyover, that TF-51 in front of you is an empty. Go ahead. Take it
Okay,
out
guys.
if you can.
That
He's
is
taking out, going after our helicopters.
Much more smaller blob than I saw last time. Another bomber down.
Good joy on the TF-51.
How are the hello guys getting on with the convoy?
Eccles, you and Bob Air are right in front of the convoy, right there on that road.
Cap's going in for the land side this time, the land side, because there's loads of guys dogfighting over the sea.
Roger, I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. Checking right.
Sounded on approach with the last survivor.
Sorry, I came in late. This is flyover, and so the convoy is the ground target.
Copy that.
I'm guessing I just flew over it.
Stand by. Yeah, you're already past the convoy, so keep going. Go ahead and keep proceeding north. You still have enemy fighters in the area. If anything, you got T-51 at your 3 o'clock, roughly 15 miles out.
Roger. Insight. I'm gonna let him be for now.
Got some bogeys over the mountains to our 3 o'clock.
Sugar. Looking.
Should be about your 2, Cap. Go out.
Affirm, that's that TF-51.
Right, well, he's not a danger then. Ha 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 ha. Let him do
What
it at
altitude?
once.
Cap, I think you are in front of me, and I think one of you is conning, or are those bogeys?
There's 2 of us. I don't know who's conning.
I suggest you stay below that so they don't see you.
Roger, I'm not conning. The conning guys are about 5 miles behind me.
I think you're behind me, Elton.
Stop conning whoever that was.
Roger.
Bombers are almost destroyed, guys. They're all spread out. Amazing work.
Bomber group is 45 miles from Sochi. 45 miles from Sochi.
Game time left, Game Master.
I think we have 25 minutes left.
Roger, hostile diving on us from 5 o'clock high. Just keeping an eye on him.
20 mics left. 20 mics.
Roger.
That's the last of the guys rescued.
Great job. Now just try to really get rid of all the AAA and the convoy.
Buckeye, you're going to have view of that convoy coming down. Oh,
Got one.
nice. Come back around. Heading 130, you'll come back around on the convoy. Better run at it. Brinks, they're about 1 mile from you now.
GCI confirm convoy is off Cap's nose. Oh shit, I've gone past them. How did that happen? Shit. Fuck. I screwed up. I was wondering why Cortana was fighting and I wasn't.
It wouldn't be a normal Sunday fun day if you didn't screw up.
How did I go past the goddamn bombers?
Because there are now quite a few less than before.
There are very few less. If anything, Cap heading 9091. You've got 2 bombers about your 3 o'clock. You're coming south.
Sugar.
Looks like one of them's returning, the other one still hangs south.
Killed my pilot.
Colbjorn, you've got 2 bombers in front of you heading 321. I count 14 bombers, but they are very widely spread out.
Nightmare requesting heading to the nearest bomb.
Nightmare, your closest bomber is going to be... I think we've got them all on the run. They're all heading back north. Your closest bomber is going to be heading 003. That's going to be a 2 flight of bombers.
Copy, heading 003.
El can also.
Coleman as well. No joy on bombers.
All the way. Didn't have
034 for 6 miles. It will be part of that 2 flight. They've now split. It looks like one's heading back north and one's heading east.
GCI Griffin requesting Intercept.
I'm looking for your Griffin. Stand by.
Copy,
Man, these guys are tough.
Gab, that's a bomber behind you.
Yeah, I'm fighting with it. I'm just have to keep going round.
Is that a bomber I see smoking?
He's dead.
Headed south. not a bomber.
There's 11 vehicles left in the convoy that's en route to the harbor.
Are they still hot or cold? To Sochi.
They're, if anything, half a mile from Brink on the road. Bob Air, you're merged with the convoy.
Oh my god, what happened?
I'm looking, stand by.
I just imploded. Oh, T-51 ran me.
I have the missile. I like it.
Kilo Tangen, yeah.
Right.
GCI Elkan, am I chasing a P-51?
Silver Fox, I think all bombers are trying to get back to Glendick now.
Well, no, guys, let's find them, pick them off. They're probably on low, so look low.
Angels 5.
GCI, I've got somebody smoking right on my nose.
It's a baddie.
Friendly. Yeah, I
Baddie.
thought so.
You've got friendlies in the vicinity of those, be careful. Oh, he's got a lot of warbirds after him.
Helicopters, be advised, you've got 2 enemy planes in your airspace now around that convoy.
So what altitude is safe during the time?
Very, 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 very low behind the buildings.
If anything, all AAAs have been cleared. All AAAs have been cleared.
Yeah, convoy's firing out.
Nibbler, those TF-51s near the convoy, they're in your area as well. If anything, your closest one's gonna be... He's gonna be at about your 8 o'clock. If anything, he's turned around on you.
This is Simba. I've got 2 planes conning north of me.
I don't know how I got that shot. Mayday, mayday, mayday. Hammer going down. Dead stick landing. Runway.
I got you, Nate.
It's fine.
Poor Arnie, he's got all the aircraft behind him. And he's smoking.
Gino, that's going to be a bomber in front of you, heading 325
well done, boys.
miles.
Well done, boys, you got him.
What was the range on that?
GCI Elkan,
I've got a bomber.
do you have anything nearby?
Cannibal has a bomber.
090 for an intercept. If anything, go ahead and do a full 180 to where
Roger.
you
Down one piece.
Elkin, you're heading now for that fighter is going to be for an intercept of 115.
115.
You're smoking.
DCI, this is Simba. Is that intercept going to be between me and Elkin?
Re-attack.
He's down an engine.
Can someone do it?
He's on fire.
Oh, nice strike. He's dead, guys. He's dead. Leave him.
Griffin, your next available fighter, Griffin, for you is going to be heading 340 for that fighter. He's right over the convoy now, and
You're going to want to get your rockets up really quick, because I'll get it.
Gino, 90 degrees left, bomber, 1 mile. 90 degrees left, 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 left. That's right. Over the coast.
I don't know why they're not shooting. God damn it.
Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning.
George, Gino, you have 3 bombers south of you. Come heading
on the nose.
For intercept for 2 of those bombers.
Those bombers over the water?
One of them is. The 2 are still over land.
Shieldman convoy damaged. Shieldman convoy damaged.
George, you've been following Gino?
I just started to.
Yeah, can you go for the left one? I see you. Gino's going for the right one. They're over the coast, heading right.
Dragon stand I'll get you a target here. Redo, your next fighter is going to be heading 013 for 3 miles. Jordan, you've got a fighter directly in front of you. Emerald Quality, your available fighter is going to be also in front of you, roughly 1 mile, heading 122.
Thank you.
Fly Osborne, your next fighter is going to be 2 miles, 302. Pretty much you will be merged here in about 5 seconds.
Copy. That Angel standing over here.
Dragon, bomber for you. I'm going to give you 3 miles, 010, unless if he's down.
Enemy fighter over Sochi Harbor. Watch out, helicopters.
And I'm on him.
He's down. That bomber's down. I have no speed for him. Yeah, that's a dead bomber there.
Gina, are you catching that guy, or do you want me to get him?
I can't seem to catch him. I don't know where my plane won't go any fast.
That's the fastest bomber in the world, that one.
Splash bomber.
Well done, George.
And he's smoking from one engine.
Tom, if you want to intercept for that bomber, go ahead and go 260. Gonna be 4 miles.
Roger, I have visual. Or tally, rather.
What's straight? Silver Fox.
Let's drive Silver Fox. You two are roughly 16 miles from Galactic. You have no enemy fighters or bombers in your area.
That convoy road is ahead, correct?
Yes.
Alright, Gina, I'm going to rake across him from left to right.
So that's you and that convoy, so they have closing this.
Elkan final Sochi 06.
Hits. There's one engine down.
Thought you're taking it in the
Grand kill.
There are 5
GCI, this is Simba. Are there any bombers still headed north?
Negative. I believe all bombers have been accounted for.
Everyone is not in combat RTB. That's an order.
Convoy still active.
You still have enemy fighters still over.
Oh! That's interesting.
A lot of smoke on the ground.
We get to see how good Cortana is now.
Indeed. I'm still up, but I'm 108 rounds.
One convoy still alive.
Vehicle convoy is still alive. There's roughly 5 vehicles left.
Camera ramps out. ETR damaged. Pull out.
Are the airplanes cleared to attack the convoy?
Time check, Elkan.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, guys. Let's start. We've done the mission. Let's RTB, everyone. Even helicopters. Sochi 06. Sochi 06. I'll meet you there.
Are you flying a P-47?
Yeah, I'm in a Spitfire. First 2 planes are fine. The last one, both the engine died.
Sure, spend it for a reason, but can't see why not.
After you want me to jump down the red and announce it's over?
Can someone go and do that?
Just that you know, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fighters over the harbor. Enemy fighters.
Oh, Jesus, really?
Yeah, 5.
Is the harbour north of Sochi?
Yes.
Okay, guys.
Red.
Let's pick those enemy fighters up on the way back, guys. They're just north of Sochi. Let's go.
Nightmare's in a world of hurt.
Simba, you still have ammo?
Affirm.
Turn immediately west, northwest. There is one A20 climbing. It just needs finishing up. 2 of those fighters cap are right over the harbor. The other 2s are a little bit north.
Hold up.
Griffin in orbit over harbour, no joy.
And we have another 3 coming in from the north.
Got it.
Up to the harbour.
145. But he's heading north, so you'll intercept.
Rolling in.
Bloodstripe Silver Fox, you have one. The last A20 coming towards you. He's coming from the south. He says Angel 6 now. On the sea, not on the coast. He's about 5 miles on the sea.
Angel 6, you said?
Roger, and climbing slowly.
Elkin, this is Simba. Am I pursuing the wrong plane?
No, don't worry about it. Now just fly it down on the coast and you will get to 2 fighters. Just fly down the coast.
Captain fighting at the harbour.
Watch out, Cap. You have right in the middle there Griffin, Phoenix, and Red.
Roger.
And a spit and an antler.
Bright yellow, the fighters, what I saw, bright yellow. Griffin in a spit.
Oh, Red, they got you. You don't look that good. And Dragon, yeah, check to 6.
I can't fly anymore. I'm full right rudder.
No. Blood Silver, the A20 is about 5 miles in front of you. He's now Angels and climbing.
Captain far at the harbour.
It's very slowly climbing.
Mustang, kill him, but did damage him.
Watch out, watch your 6, Cap.
Hold up, got him.
You have 2 on your 6 now.
Cap's got himself in the world of shit here.
Like that, I'll see if I can spot you and roll in for you.
But the Ochi is coming to your rescue. Blood, he should be right on your nose. Silver, he should be on your 3 o'clock now, the A20, about 5 miles.
Dragon going comes south, heading 140. Never mind.
Yeah. It's now Angels 8 and still climbing. Blood, he should be on your 1 o'clock now. 2 o'clock.
Going comes south, heading 124. You'll just be outside the harbor.
Tally.
He just needs, just finishing. He's almost finished.
What am I looking for at the harbor?
P-51s.
And 4 ground vehicles. Simba, hold your heading of 124. You'll have 151 in the harbor area, holding around that convoy. He's just circling.
Tally on the circling bandit.
ammo. He's on fire.
Yeah, he's on fire. But amazingly, I think he's still flying.
Yeah, he is.
I don't know how, but he's still flying.
Is that the same guy that I gave the love tap to?
I think so.
Yeah, how the heck is that still flying? He should be dead.
I hit him with the M108 a bunch of times too.
I knocked his
I've got nothing.
I knocked his landing gear off. It fell in the water.
I lost one in the city.
Oh, actually have some trouble.
All the ground target stuff.
No, the convoy is still alive.
There's still 4 convoy vehicles still alive. They're all stopped on that bridge though. 2 of them are about ready to die.
That sounds like one good 500-pound bomb on the bridge will take care of business.
You really like the lag, don't you, Tesla?
I do.
Okay, he's gone. Finally.
Oh, I got passed out. Right, guys, I think we need to end it because we're just going to go on forever in Airquake here.
Yes, sir. This fight is over.
Play this 500-pound bomb off on this bridge. All our TV.
Anybody using the alternate runway?
Negative for London.
Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to put the gear down. I'm going to need to touch down really fast, so...
Where are the reds?
You're not even visible on F10.
Oh, okay. So it's over.
Here, boy. Bah! How you like that, Albert? Goodbye. That was... I was looking at you like, why is this dude flying inverted? Oh, that must be captain.
Okay. Thank you.
Alright, final for the back runway.
For the red guys, how did you like your livery on your P-51s?
That's nice.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Good landing.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Donald.
That would have been good.
For the TFs as well, so that way there's less way to identify between the P's and the T's.
Yeah, unfortunately, TF-51s, they don't have any liveries for the reds. Nothing.
Nice fucking good on it.
Thanks.
Yep.
Let's trip go.
Nice landing, Hasina.
Just got a lot
George,
of smoke coming out.
George, I'm just looking at you, and if I could show you, you have one bullet hole in your front window, just where your face is.
Alright, we'll take it out as we come.
No, but use the alternate runway, because that I don't think that should be a little bit easier with the AAA.
Roger.
Elkin, how many explosive cows did you put in this?
All of them.
Who
I
said
only count
anything
4 left on F10.
Who said anything about explosive cows? They're just cows.
They look red to
Cows are
me.
explosive.
Come on, Mark.
Mayday, George.
So we've got a Vulcan in the middle just nailing all the reds. Warbirds versus radar guided Vulcan cannon. That's only going to end one way, isn't it?
Not as exciting, but Simba's on final for main.
Good landing on fire, whoever you are.
Ricky.
That's all, he landed on fire.
Well, that's some karma stuff right there, Elo.
What's that?
He blew his engine.
Ideally, I mean, you don't have to.
Nightmare's ditching in the water.
Nice. Off stick. There you go. And control it with brakes left and right. Lovely job.
Elo, you ditch in the water. I'm going to swim to you and I'm going to put a knife.
Getting personal.
Savage.
Particular room. That P-51 trying to hunt the AA gun.
Yes. Ooh, that didn't end well, did it? Oh, you took it out, I think.
I hope it makes it to land.
I had front row seats for that.
This is a nice row of warbirds.
Jesus, Griffin.
Oops, a bit close, mate.
He likes his hugs, Griffin does.
Yeah, I noticed.
Nobody start with that, Rogue. Yeah, I did accidentally bump into Scorpion the last time we went back to the Intercept.
You know what, Cap? I'll just walk in.
Yeah. They'll still shoot you.
I kind of feel like this row of warbirds is just inviting us straight.
Maybe.
Are we gathering anywhere or just
Small ground loop.
I think we're parking this here.
Sure, I like this AAA.
The AAA is there to guide you into the ILS.
I think I'm gonna eject so I can stand next to my plane.
Oh, I think it's gonna take out. Oh no!
Oh, he's gone for the it's gone for the high yo-yo. Oh, the radar guided's got him. The radar guided's got him. Oh,
come on, come on.
He's not making it. He's not making it.
Come on.
No one beats a Vulcan.
Yes.
I love how they keep shooting at him after he's clearly
I'm
dead.
alive. Never mind. Oh. I'm alive. Oh, well, nope, never mind. Vulcan smacked me.
Did my rotor
Debris.
just pop off? Or did I get shot at?
Oh, that's going to be an interesting landing.
I think that was a rotor bump.
There it is. See.
Oh, he's lost his proppy. You'll need that prop to go forwards.
So I'm professional P-51 pilot.
There you go.
I love how they're still shooting at him. It's like this guy's still a threat.
Oh, they got him! He gets fuel tank. He's not giving up. Bless him, he'll sleep well tonight. Where's he gone? Oh, look, he's gone over the hill.
And stuck to the land.
Well done, everyone. Right, let's go out, do a quick debrief, and then we're done. Okay, Elkin, if that is your real name, and I'm not sure it actually is, but can you take us through a objectives completion debrief, please?
Yes, interesting one. I think the escape went well. From what I could see, everybody in the end could escape from the GR pilots, so that's great. In the end, we all made it also to Sochi. Some of us a little bit quicker, some other a little bit less quick. But everybody could take off and attack the bombers. I think the Reds it will be very interesting to know their point of view, how it all went down on their escort mission. But in the end, we were able to stop all the bombers. And I think none of the bombers went through to actually attack Sochi. So that is full complete on that mission goal. I think also for the helicopters, they were able to extract the 4 TFA squads and destroy all the AAA. Unfortunately, I don't think they were able to destroy the convoy 100%, which will probably mean that for us staying here at Sochi will be unsustainable, because that convoy will take over the harbor and they probably advance in the next hours towards Sochi Air Base. So probably we will have to go back on the northern side of the border and start the next mission from there.
Okay. Super duper. Right, I'm not going to go through the groups because it wasn't that serious, but any funny stories or anything?
Maybe it would be interesting from the Reds to hear how they saw it.
Send.
Well, I guess I'll kind of talk for a little bit, and then I guess if anyone wants to share any individual stories, they can.
All right.
We basically just climbed up to the bombers, kind of hovered around there. An initial flight of like AI P-47s came in. They got dealt with. Then some AI K4s came in, and they got dealt with. And then you lot started to slowly pour in. That's when things got a little bit difficult, because I'm not sure how many P-51s we had. But we got 8 TF-51s that basically can all use their face to destroy things. And yeah, I think I got like 6 kills overall, 1 AI, the rest were players. But yeah, it was quite tough because there's quite a lot of you pouring in.
Very hard. Anyone else want to
Right.
share this thing?
Sure.
I'm just going to throw this out there. You know, you say the convoy survived. I mean, I think only 2 of them, and one of them, ones that survived, is pretty heavily damaged. That 500-pound bomb I dropped on the bridge there did some pretty good damage.
It did. We're going to see it afterwards, RT in the BDA, but I think it was after mission end. So
It was confirmed there was at least 2 vehicles left.
There was definitely some good ones
Yeah,
with
it was
the
after mission end.
TF-51s taking people away as decoys was quite good.
Right. I will say though, it was very, very frustrating not having guns because as a T-51, you could stick to someone's tail for like 5-ish minutes, but you couldn't shoot them, and you'd be in like the perfect spot to the entire time.
Someone needs to buy a warbird, I think.
I can't. I don't got that $50 to spend at the moment, Cap.
One thing it's got going for it is it's got no centerline fuel tank, and it's got no guns, so like it's really quick and pretty maneuverable for
that. Although that is really good for ramming, and actually, the second time I spawned, I was over the harbor and I was defending against the helicopters and such. I rammed into a K-50 with my right wing, clipped that one. I rammed into a Spitfire with my left wing, clipped that one, and I rammed into a. My final one, which I think he was on my tail, it was another Spitfire or a P-47, and that was 3 kills. So 3 kills, 1 bird, all ramming, which was pretty fun.
Highest scoring TF-51 in history.
Hell yeah. I do feel like it was pretty difficult, especially because not only were we outmatched overall, we were also outgunned to the extreme, because we only had 6 gunned P-51s and everyone else was just flying around trying to ram. So,
It's like excuses. Are we hearing excuses?
Those AI gunners took back quite a few of you though as well. Those gunners are no joke.
I found ramming effect. Is that you that rammed me?
I rammed a lot of people. I rammed Cap, Auburn.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah. Also, I rammed. I don't know. There's a bunch of people, but yeah, I was just out just ramming as many people as possible. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, I just imploded. I had no idea what was
going on. Oh yeah, I did. I killed you too, Cole.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see the battle report from Elkin on this one.
Oh god. When do we get that? Is it today or sometime later?
5 minutes. No. It's gonna.
All right.
Okay. Anything for Elkin before we sign off? Otherwise.
Nothing else. Thank you very much for the nice mission.
Well done. It was
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you, Elkin, and well done. It was really good flying from everyone as well. A load of public people flying warbirds well is not common, so that's really good. I'll see the rest. I'll see the rest of you next Sunday or whatever. Ta-ra for now.
See you guys.
Yeah.
Bye. Thanks, Elkin. Awesome.